after looking at the sort of history of the production companies, I then wanted to look into their figures at the box office. I decided that I'd look at the five or six I looked at in the previous video and find out their highest grossing movies and also the gross profits for the film noir films like LA Confidential, Brick, etc. And yeah, this is what I found. I'm gonna go through them like I just said, and their total. I'm gonna show their total gross profits and also sort of the average for each production company. First, we have Focus Features, and the highest grossing movie they have made is Brokeback Mountain, which earned them just over $83 million. Brick is the neo-noir film that I've looked at, and that grossed just over $2 million. The average for this company is around $14 million, and that is including their lowest grossing film, which is I think it's only around the 10,000 mark, so it averages out quite well, like the ones at the top are quite high. And their total is just over $1 billion. Next on the list we have Warner Brothers, and their highest grossing movie was The Dark Knight, that was just under $550 million. So compared to Focus Features, it's quite a lot more. LA Confidential, again, which is the neo-noir I looked at, managed $64.5 million. Which again is a lot higher than Brick. Average for this company is $44 million, and the total that they've earned is nearly $33 billion, which again is considerable more than Focus Features. Up next we have New Line Cinema, but unfortunately I couldn't find their figures on the website that I've used before, the Mojo website, so I couldn't find the grossing figures for like the average and like the total amount, but I found that their highest grossing film was Lord of the Rings, which made $1.1 billion, which blows pretty much anything out of the water in terms of the other production companies I looked at, which alone, just that film, is more than Focus Features all put together. The neo-noir I looked at was Seven, and that made $327 million, which compared to the two I've looked at, that is the highest so far. Here we have the figures for Paramount. The highest grossing for them was Titanic, and that was nearly $700 million. And Collateral, which again is the one I looked at, that got just over $100 million. The total of their gross takings from the box office was a total of $28 billion, and it had an average of $46 million per film. Again, for this one, I couldn't find the figures on that other website that I thought was really good, but this is what I found for Miramax. Their highest grossing film was Chicago, and that reached a total of about $170 million. And also Pulp Fiction, which is the film I've been looking at, managed to get just over $100 million at the box office.